Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities, Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. You're looking at the climate reanalyzer, and first we're going to start out with just plain old temperatures here. And you can see it's pretty cold in some parts of Siberia, interior Greenland, some parts of the Arctic a little colder than others, and where it really shows up is here. And just taking a look at these two is kind of interesting. Now note up in the Arctic here, where temperatures are again running, it looks like about as high as 15 Celsius, 27 degrees Celsius above normal across a portion of the Arctic. Here's Greenland. Temperatures are actually colder than normal on the ice pack of Greenland. That's good for them. And note here across portions of the west coast, we have some pretty cold temperatures that have moved on in. This is a temperature anomaly. And of course, the warm weather that's going to be with us over the next couple of days, squirting into the northeast United States. But this here is going to be also tracking right behind it, and that's going to lower the boom on our temperatures as it looks right now, starting really on Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and into Monday, where we're looking at temperatures cold enough to produce some snow. These are sea surface temperatures, and you can see it's pretty cold, but this is the Gulf Stream, for example. And the temperatures right now are running well above normal. Taking a look at the anomalies there, you can see the Great Lakes are all above normal in terms of temperature, surface water temperature. And that includes the eastern end of Lake Ontario, a good section of Lake Erie. Note temperatures are a little closer to seasonal norms, or for this time of year, as sea surface temperatures or water temperatures in the Great Lakes on Lake Ontario specifically. But do note how warm it is in the Arctic and near the Arctic. Taking a look at a little different view here. Again, this is north of the Kara Sea here. So up in this particular region, very much anomalous temperatures, and you can even see the Mediterranean. Areas that seem to have lower than normal temperatures are out over across portions of the Indian Ocean. And then you get into the areas to the east of Indonesia, to the Pacific. We have La Nina cooking here. We have a Pacific Decadal Oscillation positive phase starting to show up a lot better now with this typical horseshoe ring here. Looking at the southern Pacific off of Chile, a little anomalous, and then colder than normal sea surface temperatures near Antarctica, and so forth. Looking at sea ice and snow, you can see where by this time normally, or at least based on baseline averages, going back 1980 to 2000 or 2010, you can see where the blue line is here. This is where the ice typically would be this time of year, and even down into James Bay, Canada, Great Slave Lake, and so forth. Up in Greenland, the Kara Sea. To see how wide open this is here, amazing. And the Bering Straits. Antarctica is even actually below normal now in ice cover. This is a snow depth, snow cover on the ground, and we have some newly fallen snow finally into areas of the Great Basin mountain ranges. The Rocky Mountains, especially in the vicinity of Wyoming, working its way into parts of northern Colorado. We can see as much as 8 inches having fallen here. Of course, this is brand new, and this is associated with a major push of colder air that's going to be working its way across the country. Meanwhile, you can just see how far north the snow lines are here, even all the way to James Bay. For this time of year, that is a little bit or quite a bit below normal. However, the ice and snow is beginning to fall, and this will work its way toward the Great Lakes, especially as we get into really Sunday and Monday of next week, with a lot of lake effect snows affecting travel here next week. Okay, let's take a look at the European model here. We can see that weather system working in across Minnesota. This is valid about 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time over Minnesota, producing near blizzard conditions. That system then pushes into the region, and we get into some snow finally. Next weather system comes along. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of snow for Thanksgiving Day. Not much. And we're right on the line thereafter. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.